Well, and another one that he now has available to him is that Hillary and Bill in 2015 took a write-off of almost $700,000 themselves, even though they made tons and tons of money in 2014. These were their filed in 2015 tax returns, so for the fiscal year of 2014. And it coincidentally is the same year that the New York Times didn't pay any taxes. And these people just have no sense of irony whatsoever. They really don't. But on Sunday morning, the New York Times published a report that declared that Donald Trump had taken a $916 million loss in 1995, and as such was entitled to tax deductions so substantial that the New York Times wrote, quote, could have allowed him to legally avoid paying taxes, federal income taxes, for up to 18 years. Now, as our last brilliant caller, Andrew, mentioned, they just pulled that out of a dark and remote region and put it out on the table, this 18 years thing. It's a complete fabrication based on rough back-of-the-envelope stupidity and isn't reality-based at all, but they're the part of the Clinton campaign, so they type things like this on their behalf. The Trump campaign has not denied the New York Times reports. Trump has, however, claimed his understanding of the tax code is actually an asset. Now, turns out that the New York Times in 2014 paid no taxes themselves, and even better than that, in 2014 the New York Times paid no taxes and got an income tax refund of $3.5 million. We, the American taxpayers, gave the New York Times $3.5 million, even though they had a pre-tax profit of $29.9 million in 2014. And this is from Forbes magazine that I'm reading. In other words, their post-tax profit was higher than their pre-tax profit. Explanation of the 2014 annual report is the effective tax rate for 2014 was favorably affected by approximately $21.1 million for the reversal of reserves for uncertain tax purposes due to the lapse of applicable statutes of limitations. Now, so it's fine if the New York Times does it, but the New York Times is wetting their pants if Donald Trump does it, and 21 years ago. And it's fine if Hillary Clinton did it in her 2015 tax returns for 2014, but it's not okay if Donald Trump does it. So that's what you've got from these guys.